from Lunagabs. We're going to see if Notched has that same dog in him, or that same lion for him to have, for us, lion. On the
lion
6.
does not concern himself with pillar in the blast zone.
No.
Well, I mean, I think the lion should concern himself with that.
That's crazy.
But
That's crazy, by the way. Neither one of them want to play rock, paper, scissors. They both press the bottom button,
Go.
so it just chooses for. So the game just chooses for them.
That's a real gentleman right there.
That is a true gentleman.
The real gentleman is to let the game decide for you. There we go here. Game number 1. We're taking it to Merchantport, and we think back to what I said earlier.
Exactly.
Right? Where a stage like this, Kragg isn't necessarily reliant on pulling pillar to get that sort of height, where the Merchantport platforms can sort of do that for you. There's also a stage here where, unlike Claren, Zetterburn has a lot more freedom to challenge Kragg on these platforms and get more of those lengthy ladder combos that Zetterburn is known for.
Exactly. And just the thought of, like, you can pop up if you. Oh yeah, people are getting hype here. There might be an upset happening on mainstream, but there's also potential a good upset here for Notch and Watermint between these two. I know they're not the highest seeds in this. They're looking to make a good run.
Notch trying to find an opening here, dropping off of that platform as well. Away with those side specials. Again, Watermint playing the patient game, getting rid of that side special with the F-Strong. I mean, shoot, it works.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't. I don't want it here. It's just any means necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this rock with so much emphasis. It makes you less likely to pull one in the future. At least that's what I hope so.
Nice carry there, the special as well, though. Nair into a forward air as well, getting this Zetterburn off stage, and this is where you get Thrive. Oh, don't challenge the Kragg down there early on. Notch is ready to get on that pillar, and Watermint's like, yo, get out of my face, man. Back up.
Just barely surviving at like upper 100s on that forward strong from Kragg. But here we go. Gatling's onto platform. Forward strong. Sorry, forward aerial. No land, but there's a little backboard out there for Kragg. But how are you not going to make this back? Oh, now we hold on to ledge there.
The patient gameplay from Watermint is coming out in spades here, recognizing that Notch is again kind of tiptoeing around the objective at hand of crossing that, keeping that rock in hand. They're trying to find a landing on this Kragg. And Watermint's like, okay, you know what? If you don't get in there and find that hit, then I'm just going to do it for you and delete that stock.
That is really the name of this matchup so far, on Kragg's side at least, is landing, like, I forget what move exactly that is. I want to say that's like aerial down B.
Yeah.
Just always, whenever there's a Zetterburn, just hover in there for Firelight or recovery. Yeah. What else can you do? Oh, here we go. Little shine walk in the Gatling. Forward air double.
There we go. Finally coming to life here with these combos, though. That's a reversal there from Watermint, though, with the rock toss getting back to stage. Shining all around that shield, around the world. There we go.
Oh, yeah, he is pressing buttons, folks. He is looking for those Gatlings, looking to get as much of that burn effect onto Kragg as possible. That's a little extra dot. Oh! What are you doing out there, buddy?
There we go. That is how you fight Kragg. You get as much damage as you can, and you do not let him up. Kragg, you cannot play the game if I have something to say about it.
I'm not going to let you pillar. I'm not even give you the chance to do it. I'm going to get you off stage, hit you with both these claws, and you're just going to be down there. Enjoy this bath.
High recovery to avoid that forward strong. We're going to get something from Notch. So again, looking to catch a landing here from Watermint, though. He's going to roll away. Not going to find that grab, though. Opting for the immediate forward strong there. Not ready with the DI, unfortunately, but good call there from Watermint. Catching Notch, getting a little too comfortable with those jump ins to find a landing there in general.
Yeah, if you're Notch looking forward, what is your big difference maker? I mean, you were starting to see a lot more of that technical game plan from Zetterburn with the multi-shines and the wave shines and stuff. But beyond that, you still got to be able to find the Gatling, the up-strong finishers. What are you looking for from Notch?
I'm looking for a smaller stage for sure, to kind of enunciate the pressure I want to put forward, to whether it's finding more of the multi-shines, you know, trying to dissuade Watermint from running away, or I guess even not dissuade from it, because Kragg will run away against Zetterburn. Will kind of like limit his options. I think a stage like Julesville will be perfect for that. Not only is it obviously smaller than Merchantport, so you have less opportunity to set up and keep you away with rock and react to these landings from Zetterburn, but also you have that Julesville platform there where you can find a lot more of those up-strong finishers off the shine, you can find a lot more of those up-air ladder combos, you can find a lot more of the freedom of expression where Notch can really play into the name and turn the notches all the way up.
Oh yeah, well, he is turning it up to 11 here.
Down.
But Watermint wants to, hey, it's too quiet. I filed a noise complaint. You're going to have to turn it down here for a little bit. But it's crazy, so much advantage state, and then off stage one wrong mistake, and Kragg is so consistent with those punishes. You just gotta be so careful whatever you do off stage against Kragg. But it's how you both have to fight him, how you have to beat him, and also where you can easily get reversal.
Oh, he said, give me that big hug. Yo, we gotta chill with these forward strongs. I say that in a joking way because unfortunately I've been really good at catching, not being overzealous in a sense, but just being good at tempering the space taken from the Zetterburn. Still gonna swatch away with that forward air off again. Watermint has been so good at playing the defensive game, not necessarily challenging Zetterburn where he thrives, but knowing your place, saying, okay, wait for you to overextend, and then I find my money, and I find my big early stock. Oh, but he's finally gonna find the upper to close it out.
Yeah, finally gets that. Able to turn things a little bit for the future here. That's, look at that, 18 and climbing a nice little blink and you miss it. Gatling table bring this to at least even percent, but you still having whole stock gone, mister. You gotta try and find a way to climb this mountain and make it back. Uh-oh, but that's not a right way to make it back here. You're eating that rock immediately. And then the simplest edge guard I've seen in a while. The Watermint to go up
shoot, bro. If it ain't broke,
don't be fixing.
There you go.
Don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go.
Nothing's broken. Nothing needs to be fixed. Why'd you even bring the tools?
Exactly. As we go forward in this set, Watermint going up 2-0. And the unfortunate thing is, like, Notch has the right idea.
Yes.
Right? It's like you don't want to... You're trying to challenge Kragg before you can get anything started. I think the biggest thing is not necessarily changing your game plan, but changing the specific options you choose for getting those combos. Maybe playing more around those grabs. We haven't been seeing much of those Zetterburn up throws. We've seen much of those. We're seeing a lot of Watermint like grabbing rock, running away, and like anticipating a shine on shield. Right? You can find a lot, like find like a grab, you can keep you away. You can like a tilt on the platform as well, the up tilt right there, as we're seeing. Where you can play, like, still play your aggressive game, but, like, kind of catch Watermint expecting a different option. And then you could actually find the extra damage that you're looking for so badly. As I say that, extra damage! Oh my goodness.
But here's the thing though, I feel like he had a chance for a back air instant turnaround S-Strong to really take that stock and keep him in hit stun. Just some damage left on the table, maybe some different options like you alluded to earlier. Just finishing options are there, you just gotta have the confidence to let him rip. And that's just been the name of Notch's game so far. He's gonna eat that down strong and fly all the way across rock wall.
Keep you back down there with that back air, naring back off that platform as well. You down with the dash hack into the F now. There we go. Goes high. That recovery, gonna catch the high recovery again with that down air. Watermint doing a fantastic job playing preliminary game against the Zetterburn. Continue going back to ledge, Notch looking for some kind of footing here from the center stage. Finally gonna find that back air to catch you back out as well. Driving all the way through, goes so deep, but not gonna challenge Zetterburn on that pillar. He learned his lesson.
This is that scared money don't make money thing, but unfortunately, it still rolls red when you put it all on black.
Sorry to go down.
Sorry, brother. House always wins at the end of the day, but we're going to see if we can at least have a people's champ for a little bit.
3 stocks to 1, and Watermint not slowing down anytime soon. Setting up that pillar. Again, just playing the waiting game now, forcing Notch to overextend. Once he does, this is where you close it out and you pick up the scraps. And Zetterburn one overextension, and you could very well be gone on a stage like Rockwall.
That's how you know Notch is really fishing for this first stock. Because if he's doing like empowered forward throw, that's really hoping for it. There you go. Forward air, sweet spot, off stage.
Finally gonna find that grab there to get some decent amount of damage. Shine Chains coming out as well. The back hit of the down tilt?
Yeah.
We're talking about locks on hitboxes? Hello?
Yeah, Kragg's always kind of, that's just been a Kragg thing. Kragg players will always try to downplay it, but I mean,
thanks, Trevor. Like, what the hell? Oh my goodness, thank you, Trevor. Oh my.
Yeah, that's rough. That's tough.
That's rough, buddy.
That's tough top 8 for Notch. I'm sorry, brother.
You know, and the thing is that it's just like unlucky rolls of not really matchup-wise, but kind of like as like a player weakness, you know, of like, man, those big bodies. And I feel like the unfortunate thing too is Notch is playing so much more confident and comfortable out of that as opposed to winner's side, where you're actually challenging Kragg. You had the right ideas. You weren't just unnecessarily backing away.
No.
It was the fact that Watermint was so good at playing defensive game, like really strong core of catching the Zetterburn, mixing up, crossing up your shield, back and forth with those shines and all that nonsense.
Exactly. It's when the tough part of, like, you had to get him off stage. You had to get him there to try and force him to use Pillar aggressively. It's a case where if you were to go back